Hi friends, welcome to my channel. This is Sridhar for Stock Market with Sridhar. Today we are going to discuss the next stock in this series of A to Z analysis of stock for investment. So before I proceed into this video, I would request you to subscribe to my channel if you are not done so. Give a thumbs up to this video if you like it, and don't forget to click on the bell icon now to get instant updates. Let's get into the video. So today we are going to see a bank stock, which is the oldest bank in India, one of the oldest bank in India. So it is a public sector bank, and it has been doing very well for the last 50 years, more than 50 years. So this bank is headquartered in Vadodara. It's nothing but Bank of Baroda. It was founded on 20th July 1908. So it has a market cap of 41,991 crores, and it has a IP ratio, that is the concern, which we'll discuss in the coming slides. And also we achieved the 52-week high price on February 19th in this year of 99.85, and in May 2020 we went to this bank stock went to 36, which was a 52-week low. So the 2 years price, that is 2 years before, it was trading around 117 rupees. That was on 6th March 2019. 3 years back it was trading at 145.56, that is also on 6th March 2018, and 5 years price was around 143.95 on 4th March 2016. Let's analyze the compound annual growth rate. In the last 3 years, the average revenue is 20.2%. Net profit is in the negative. That is a worry for this bank. So normally it should be in positive zone, but the net profit is in negative, which we'll discuss what is the reason. Operating profit is 20.1. So let's analyze further on this bank. Okay, let's analyze the financials. This quarter, that is December 2020, it earned at 18,914 when it compares to September of 18,830. Marginally it has done well, but overall if you take the June 2020, it was around 19,523. Because there is some moratorium, all those things was booked for the quarter of September and December. So that might be the reason why September went down, and the interest collected was down on that time. Okay, other income, it went to 3,155 crores from 3,016. So it has been constantly increasing the other income. So overall income, it has jumped from 21,853 to 22,070. The expenditure has come down because of the lockdown and other measures, cost cutting and other stuff. That is good. And operating profit, it has increased from last quarter, that is 5,509 was in September 2020, and this quarter, that is December quarter, it has increased to 6,410 crores, which is good. Provisions, high provisions because of non-performing assets and other stuff, it has increased the contingency liability, that is provisions, that it has almost 2 times, it has increased 1.5 times, which is a concern for this bank. Profit before tax has dipped from last quarter, that is 2,733 to 1,791. That is because of the high provisions. Tax, they have paid less compared to last quarter, and net profit has declined compared to September 2020. That is because of the high provision set aside. So overall, it's average performance. So let's analyze the other important aspects, which is NPA, which is very important for the health of the bank. So if you see the NPA, it has come down marginally from 65,698 to 63,181. Even though they have come down, still the overall NPA is very high. So they have to come down, bring down that NPA, and so net NPA is 2.39 as compared to 2.51. That is good. It is coming down, say gradually from last 5 quarters from 4.05 they brought the NPA to 2.39. So some positive things are happening for this bank. It's overall it's good. Let's analyze the other aspects. See, this is the performance of the Bank of Baroda in the last 7 years, last 8 years in fact. So if you see how the graph, how the chart has gone up in 2015, it has gone to 230 levels. From there, it has gradually dipped because of a lot of NPAs. See, the NPA issues came from 2016 odd. So if you see, that is cause of a concern for this bank. So if you see, it is come down consistently from 2018 to 2021. That is a dip you can see. So it is going like a trend line. So it is going, still it is going down. So in order to improve, they have to bring down the NPA below 2%, at least 1.5%. For the bank to go to at least 180 levels, 160 levels from the current price, which I think it will take at least 2 years for them to go to 180 levels or 200 levels. So many people are asking me whether it's a good buy for the long term. They're expecting 250 levels. I don't think it can go to 250 levels in near term, maybe in 1 year. We have to wait for 3 years. It's a medium term. Maybe if they bring down the NPA, it can go to 180 levels, not beyond that. So they have to really work on NPAs. They have to bring down the net NPA to 1.5 from 2.31. So that will take at least 4 to 6 quarters to bring down the NPA, provided they don't incur any further loss. So let's see how they prosper. Till that, it will be a range bound stock, like from 50 to 100. So that is what I feel. And let's see how they are paying the dividend. So the last dividend paid was on June 22nd, 2017 of 60 rupees. 60% they have paid. After that, they haven't paid any dividend since it has got a lot of NPAs. So it has incurred loss. So the board hasn't given any dividend. In future, they might give. So let's keep the fingers crossed. And let's see the shareholding pattern. If you see, the promoter is holding the major share of 71.6%. The next major shareholder is the public shareholding. So 12.78. It's a government held stock. The promoters are the government entity. It's a government entity. So the next thing is a public holding of 12.78. Next, domestic institutional investors of 11.29, and the FIs they are holding around 4.32. So it is though FIs and DIs are holding it, they are bringing down their holding pattern. The DIs are reducing their shareholding. So as well as the FIs are just selling off this counter. So we have to wait whether the DIs and FIs are increasing this particular counter. We have to analyze in the next quarter whether their holding has increased. Till then, I don't think there is any value to buy for a long term. It's a range bond. Still, I see can be bought and sold in a short term or medium term. Beyond that, I don't see any value for in investing in this counter. So you have to wait for the correction for you to enter. But current price, it's not worth to enter. Let's see the other banks, how they are doing. SBI is the superstar in the public sector undertakings. PNB, it's also at par with Bank of Baroda. PNB also was hit by NPAs. IOB, it's badly hit by NPAs. Bank of India, it's better than compared to IOB or PNB. So if you take, except SBA, all the other PSU undertakes are in the similar lines. So we don't see any value for buying any of these stocks at this current price. So you have to wait for it to dip, correct around 15 to 20% for it to enter again. So let's analyze the other facts. Let's analyze the strengths of the company. So the net cash flow and operation activity, for cash from operation activities is on the rise. That's good. So they are effectively using the capital in order to generate profit. So in the last 2 years they have been doing that really well. So they are having the ability to generate cash to improve the net cash flow in the last 2 years. That's good. Company able to generate net cash. So the last 2 years the management has been able to generate solid cash reserves. That is a plus for the company, and promoters are not pledging. It's a government undertaking, so a lot of procedures involved in pledging the PSU sector. I think they normally there are a lot of approval required from the finance ministry to pledge anything. So promoters, they don't have any pledge. FIs, FPAs increasing their shareholding the last quarter. So I was saying that they are decreasing, but in the last quarter there is some activity from FIs, FPAs. Previously, last year and all, FI has been selling out this. So there is a marginal increase in the FIs. So growth in operating profit. There is a growth in operating profit with a slight operating margins on the increase. So overall, it's there are good strengths for this company to buy. So drawbacks. Let's see how the drawbacks pan out. They're paying high interest than the earnings, so that is a concern for the company. As I said, the mutual funds are decreasing their holdings. So we have all mutual funds coming under the DIs. So mutual funds are reducing. So net profit has been on the decline. It's because of the margin falling down, and also the NPA is on the rise. So net profit is affected because of these two things, margin as well as the NPA pressure. Future opportunities, if you take, there is a rising delivery compared to previous year month, strong volume. So even though this stock is not performing well, in the recent times there is a lot of positive flags, positivity coming on. So this is a opportunity. Brokers keep upgrading this stock the past 3 months. There is some activity happening in this counter. So it has recovered very strongly from 36 levels to 99 levels in last 1 year. After that lockdown in May 20, it was hit by this coronavirus and the lockdown. So it went to 36, and many people bought this counter, and now it went to 99. Now it has come to 81, and there is a huge increase in NPA. But even though they have come down, still the percentage of net NPA is more. So they have to bring down that to 1.5, below 1.5, to consider that this bank is getting healthier. So and also provisions is on the rise, that is impacting the net profit and margins. So overall, I think Bank of Baroda is buy only on dips. It has to correct at 260 levels for you to enter again. So buy when it is 50 to 60 and sell near 100. That is the strategy for the next 3 years. I don't see it will be going to 180 levels as it used to be. We have to wait for 3 years to see how the NPAs are falling down, how the margins are improving. This is what I wanted to share with you in this series. Please give a thumbs up to this video if you like it, and please share this video to your friends. Thank you very much.